listening is actually a neuro exercise. And the reason it is because you're actually focusing your attention on listening. The thing that's kind of crazy is that if you listen to a song, quote, listen, but you don't focus on it, it doesn't affect your brain the same way. So therefore, when you listen to music, if you actually play music just to listen, it has more of a therapeutic effect than if you just play it. Hi, I'm Michael Westgate. Thank you for joining me. I've helped people with chronic pain for over 2 decades. I aim to help you say goodbye to pain and hello to a fully lived life. This is just a brief overview, so this is not comprehensive, but I'm going to talk about symptoms of sound processing disorder. Okay, so trouble with balance and fine motor skills. You tend to bump into people and objects. You maybe get close to people, too close to people without realizing it, and may be unaware of your personal space, generally speaking. Poor posture, slumping, or slouching or slumping is another sign of poor vagal tone and sound processing issues. Sensory sensitivity, if you're bothered by background noise, you're easily startled by unexpected sounds, or you don't like being touched, or you're over-responsive to touch or bumps, that would also be a sign. Social and emotional challenges, if you're irritable and really short-tempered, generally speaking, from one activity to another. You seem needy to other people, you lack independence, low level of self-esteem, and low level of self-reliance. So in other words, you're not someone that really thinks that you can handle it on your own. Auditory and language challenges, you say what and huh a lot when you're interacting with other people. The other thing is if your voice is monotonous and monotone, that's a sign of processing issues and low vagal tone. Poor reading fluency would be under that category. Organization, attention, and cognitive processing. You constantly need redirection or refocus towards a task at hand because you're just always distracted. Act before you think, you're very impulsive. Misplace items such as glasses, keys, or other belongings. And then sleep. If you have racing thoughts in your mind, that prevents you from sleeping. If you wake frequently during the night, kind of stressed out. And if you wake up grouchy, irritable, and a mood that persists through the day, those are all signs of sound processing issues. Now I'm going to talk about how to apply this even without these programs. So these programs are great, but there are other things we can do on our own that can be very effective. Listening to calming melodic music or sound therapy or nature sounds. So you want attending to it. It's the main thing you're doing. That's what attending means. It's the event. You could even be radical and listen to nature sounds in nature. I know that sounds outrageous. That's even better because then you get the other sensory input. Singing is really good for your vagal tone. So if you use your voice in a melodic way, you're singing, humming, or chanting, and it's a plus to do this with other people if you can tolerate it. Now, and again, this is the caveat to all these things, only if you can tolerate it. Breath work, so something that involves the diaphragm, and the throat, face muscles, and mouth are all very good for vagal tone as well. The other thing is, you, like I said, use bone conduction to your advantage. So if you can have headphones that go over the ears, that's going to stimulate the bones more, and that's good. The pranayama practice, it covers all this stuff. So if you do that, and there's more to it than that too. There's a meditative state too, which was great. The other thing that is a very powerful vagal exercise that includes everything we've talked about is dancing with a partner to, classical music or something similar. You could probably even do swing as well, but you want something melodic. I don't think disco counts, I'm sorry. You want something more like a waltz or swing where you're highly involved with this other person. You're synchronized with the music, so you have to listen, and you're in eye contact and physically touching. That's very powerful and very much recommended. So, and remember that daily practices are what make things change. It's not a weekend workshop. It's what you do every day that really changes things for the better. If you found this content helpful, please like and subscribe. Click on the bell so you won't miss my next video. For more in-depth articles and videos, visit my website at michaelwestgate.com.